Good morning, everyone. This is Robert Barr with Latina Style, and thank you for joining us today for the launching of the 23rd Annual Latina Style Business Series Tour. We are all here today because of the incredible importance that Latina entrepreneur and Latina business owners play in the welfare of our community and the welfare of our nation. When we launched this program in 1988, we never thought that we would find ourselves in the predicament that we are here today. But the resilience of the Latina entrepreneur and the Latina business owner is unique. And we're here to make sure that you know that you're not alone in this fight, that we're all in this together. Since we launched the series, we have visited 150 cities and over 40,000 Latinas have participated in the program. And all of us, we are all in this together with the assistance and the support of very important organizations such as the U.S. Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. With its president and CEO, Ramiro Cavazos, and the chair of the U.S. Hispanic Chamber, Ms. Alice Rodriguez, senior executive at JP Morgan Chase, we will be able, acting as the national honorary chairs for the series, we will bring you through the day information and tools and a little bit of hope on what can be done this year so the series survives and you survive and see how all of us can help each other. The Business Series Tour is one of the most successful programs of Latina Style. And this year, to take into account the fact that we are going virtual, we have been able to expand the series to, although still focus on a specific city, with Washington, D.C. being the one that we launched this year, we will be able to bring you a series from 4 different regions: North, South, East, and West. Please make sure that you stay for the whole program. Ask the questions that you need. We'll provide all the assistance that we can with our speakers. The conference, quite unique across the nation, will be focusing on issues that directly affect you and that directly affect the survival and the prosperity of your business. And in a few minutes, we'll also welcome the administrator of the Small Business Administration, Ms. Isabela Casillas Guzman, the 27th SBA administrator. And you will hear what the SBA still has to offer and still is willing to do to be able to help us navigate through all these challenges that we got in front of us. So without further ado, it is my pleasure to bring to you these 2 amazing leaders, Mr. Ramiro Cavazos and Ms. Alice Rodriguez, to give you a few words of welcome. So Ramiro, can you please take it on?
Thank you, Robert, and thank you and Lupita for your powerful economic leadership to advance women, especially our entrepreneurs who are growing their businesses at 6 times the national rate to contribute to our national economy. Robert, I am just over the moon, literally, with a powerful partnership that for more than 25 years, Latina Style has had throughout our country and in partnership with the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. It is my honor to serve as the president and CEO for our board of directors. And as many of you know, we were founded in 1979 in Santa Fe, New Mexico by 5 business owners, men and women who felt that we needed a place at the table. Yes, we more than founded this country, we helped build it, and we have been a big part of the creation of the largest economy in the world with our workforce, our innovation, and our abilities. However, we want to make sure that there's equity in the economy for the 61 million Hispanics living in our country today. We are based and headquartered in Washington, D.C. Our membership base is comprised of 3 core constituencies, more than 260 Hispanic chambers from around the country in Puerto Rico. Each of them is an economic oasis in their communities, and we're only as strong as our weakest link. So our job is to provide the resources and empower our Hispanic chambers to help our second core constituency, our 4.7 million Hispanic-owned businesses, many of them mom and pop businesses, and more than 3% of those businesses are $1 million and above in sales. And our goal is to empower them economically to get to the next level and to help the smaller businesses below $1 million in sales be more bankable, have the assets and the tools that they need. And last but not least, we have more than 100 corporations. Corporate America needs our workforce. Corporate America needs our consumer base, the fastest growing consumer base, driving 70% of the economy. And of course, our vendors. We have small business owners who want to do business with Corporate America and also serve on corporate boards and to also be part of their C-suites. So we're very fortunate that many of our corporate members, along with their chambers and our small businesses, believe in you as Latina entrepreneurs, and they also are investing in creating economic empowerment throughout our nation. So it is my honor to serve as co-chair for the Latina Style Business Series. I encourage each of you to join your local chamber and to reach out and to empower yourself with the assets that you need. At this time, I am just so proud to introduce our chairwoman of the board. She heads up the community impact for JP Morgan Chase, a $30 billion initiative called Path Forward, as the managing director. And she is our chairwoman and is a staunch leader for small business and very passionate. And Alice, thank you for being the co-chair along with myself. It is my honor to work for you and our board of directors.
Thank you, Ramiro. And I just want to start off by echoing Ramiro's comments about the partnership we have with Latina Style. You know, Robert, you and Lupita have been just tremendous advocates and partners, and we're so thrilled to be co-chairing this event series. I just want to build on some of the remarks that Ramiro made. As he mentioned, I am leading the community impact team at JP Morgan Chase, and the focus of the $30 billion is to advance racial equity for Blacks and Latinos. And we recognize that, particularly as it relates to procurement and supplier diversity, all corporations, including ours, need to do a better job of ensuring that we are building this pipeline. And we recognize at the chamber why this is so critical. You know, when you look at our economy and you look at the Latino population in this country, there's no doubt that the Latino population is going to play a very pivotal role in helping us to get back on our feet and drive this economy forward. Our mission at the United States Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is to build an ecosystem where we can accelerate Hispanic-owned businesses to prosperity and growth. And we really plan to do that with a very clear strategy around 3 C's. The first C is capital. There's no question that right now our Hispanic-owned businesses need access to capital. So that's our work that we do with banks, with CDFIs, with various sources of capital to ensure that we're bringing that to the table. The second is really around building capacities. You know, you heard Ramiro talk about our over 260 affiliates that the chambers that we work with. And so helping them to build capacity to help, especially Latina-owned businesses that are growing at a faster rate than non-Latinas, is a really important role that they play. And then third, we see a really important role that we play in terms of connections. And what we mean by that is, as we focus on procurement, ensuring that Hispanic-owned businesses are at the table, whether it's at the government level with contracts, federal, local, state, et cetera, or whether it's with corporations. And so we feel very clear about what the jobs are to be done to reset this economy and ensure that our Hispanic-owned businesses prosper. And we plan to do that, but just staying very disciplined with our partnerships like Latina Style and staying very clear with these 3 C's. So couldn't be more thrilled to be participating in this, Robert. Thank you again for all you do. And we're so excited about this year.
Thank you so much, Alice and Ramiro. We really look forward to working with you across the nation, since the year 2000, when the census numbers finally came out and legitimate, in a way, the fact that Latinas were the fastest growing segment of the small business community. We need to make sure that Latinas remain that way and remain the biggest segment that is resilient enough to stay in business because they're facing tremendous challenges. With your leadership, Ramiro and Alice, and the leadership of many organizations, all the chambers across the country, all the partners that we have, everybody, including us, we're working very, very hard to try to find you the resources so you can succeed. Believe me, your success is our success, and your failure is our failure, and we don't want to fail. We want to make sure that you have the resources that you need, that you have the support, and most of all, to all of you, I want to tell you something that I please ask you to remember. You are not alone. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to call on the people that have helped you through the years, or the ones that if they haven't helped you, they've been there all along. So work with your chambers in all the different cities across the United States. And not only use us, I know it's, we're very proud of being Hispanic and have Latina business owners, but there is business owners all across the nation, small business owners. So whenever you see any opportunity to collaborate, collaborate. Whenever you see any opportunity to be part of a greater whole, please join in. So Ramiro and Alice, thank you again so much. Your participation is essential for us to be able to be successful in making this series for this year, especially more than ever, successful. So muchas gracias a ustedes, y we look forward to a wonderful year.
Gracias a ti, Robert. Muchísimas gracias, Alice.
Thank you, Robert.